Have you ever considered how much we relying on the simple act of moving our arms and legs freely, reaching for something, or walking across a room without a second thought? Our ability to engage with the world depends so much on this basic function. Muscular dystrophy primarily affects limb movement by causing progressive weakness and a gradual loss of muscle mass, making everyday actions increasingly difficult. This happens because the muscles gradually deteriorate and are slowly replaced by fat and connective tissue, rather than healthy, functional muscle. Muscular dystrophy is a group of genetic conditions where faulty genes prevent the body from producing essential proteins, like dystrophin, which are vital for strong, healthy muscle fibers. Without these crucial proteins, muscle cells become damaged, leading to chronic inflammation and their eventual breakdown. This process often impacts larger muscle groups first, such as those in the hips, shoulders, and thighs, which are fundamental for powerful limb movements. The muscle weakness is progressive, meaning it steadily worsens over time, leading to reduced range of motion and eventually to contractures, where muscles and tendons shorten and tighten, further restricting movement at the joints. For individuals living with muscular dystrophy, this means facing growing challenges with common actions like lifting arms above the head, climbing stairs, or even standing up from a seated position. Over time, tasks like dressing, bathing, or walking without support can become difficult or impossible. Regular physical therapy and occupational therapy are vital tools, helping to maintain existing muscle strength and flexibility for as long as possible, and teaching adaptive strategies for daily tasks. A fascinating detail is the concept of a Gowers' sign, often seen in Duchenne muscular dystrophy. This is when a child uses their hands to push on their knees to stand up due to weakness in the hip and thigh muscles, a classic indicator of proximal muscle weakness. Understanding how muscle proteins like dystrophin from a complex called the dystrophin glycoprotein complex (AD), the muscle cell membrane helps us appreciate their critical role in protecting muscle fibers from damage during contraction. This protective function is lost in many forms of muscular dystrophy. Understanding how muscular dystrophy impacts limb movement helps explain why early diagnosis and consistent management are so crucial. By knowing the underlying mechanisms of muscle degeneration and its progressive nature, individuals and their care teams can proactively implement strategies to maximize mobility and independence, enhancing overall quality of life by adapting to these physical changes over time.